Hey, GutFoxx here with episode 2 of my Shifting Stars series, where we try stars from other sports in the world as they play football and see how they do. Daniel Bryan there at fullback. I was going to call it Star Search, actually, but Ed McMahon's estate sent me a cease and desist letter. I don't know how they knew that before I started the series. They're pretty good there. As we look through our offensive line here quick. And as you see, a lot of these stars didn't really go to college, Cousins did, Blake Griffin did, so these hockey players didn't. Chris Bryant went to San Diego State, I think, instead of San Diego. The Rock did. A lot of the basketball, before the requirement was put in, Ovechkin and a lot of hockey players didn't go to college. And that's the sponsor today. A lot of these stars didn't go to college at all. Unlike the stars in the galaxy, of course. They went to school. You know how I know why? Because they're all pretty bright. McCutcheon, another one drafted straight out of high school. And that means you can do a lot with your life not going to college, actually. A lot of these athletes didn't and are doing quite well for themselves. Wayne Rooney, Hulk. But that's the roster. Let's get into gameplay as we kick off against New England. Right away, I skipped ahead of the preseason, getting right into the opening game as we get a block at the edge with Usain Bolt down the sideline. His speed was unable to outrun the defense, and that is one of the limitations of the Madden engine. You can't go over 99 speed with. He would realistically, Usain Bolt, what would you guys peg his speed at? 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130. As we get a weird little spin there, Westbrook going backwards. I think he still doesn't know which way in the court to go or field in this sport. We're running the run and shoot offense today for no particular reason. That's a nice catch there. Throw by Kershaw. Catch down the middle with the linebacker hitting him. Was that Bolt? Did I see? Little juke by Messi. He's a little agile little guy out there, but yeah, he does look like a small man in a sea of giants. Like he's Jack on top of a beanstalk right now. As the out route gets hit to the edge and we dance in the end zone. John Wall. Nice touchdown. So we go up 7-0 right away. The user defense here, I think we got LeBron James on user, but he hits the corner. He doesn't want to test LBJ 23. And we get the pick. Ovechkin. The hockey player not wearing a mask, pretty ballsy, but, that is one thing Goodell did allow the hockey players in his alternate universe to do. I wanted to try the spec catch with these tall basketball players, of course. I think it'll be a powerful weapon for the offense. As we go back up the ladder to Kevin Durant, number 35. Nice catch. So having guys at 6'8" and higher as wide receivers, who would have thought it? It's pretty effective. Strange enough. I think a basketball player, do you think Durant would play wide receiver? Wall would definitely. He runs like a 4-3. I think Durant would be a pretty good wide receiver. He gets a nice little running game there. Our defense is very stout against the run. Looks like we'll have to fill a bit more gaps. I saw some guys get pancakes there. As the out route beats number 7, Ronaldo. Unfortunately, sorry, Chris Rico. I know he's your boy. Big into soccer and all. But we get a little blitz off the edge. Get a nice tackle in the backfield. He play actions at deep end. Oh, there for the user. There we redeem ourselves with Ronaldo. So totally redeemed himself in that last play. We get the user. The Stephen Curry QB keeper did not work, but we'll keep him in the game. See if he can throw some, nice little passes here. We throw it up and spec catch it, but we get the legs chopped out from under us like a mighty oak. So we're going to the edge for a run and shoot switch play. But right there, going to Porzingis didn't really work for us. A little off target, and the corner picks it on us. We run a mid blitz, and he beats the man coverage easily there. Brady under fire as Grace under fire. Yes, he is a television show and a saying. Oh, wow, our defense is getting run over. Was that Bryant that just got ran over the free safety position by Blunt? I guess it would make sense since Blunt is a bowling ball, but I can't see Bryant getting run over like that in real life. He's got a couple reads deep, and we also cut his feet out from under him. Dudes are going legless today. User deep, looking at deep. Brady's going to test it, and we get the pick, Mr. McCutcheon. Oh, man, look at the lead blocking ahead. Run, Andrew. Run, Andrew. There it is. Down the sideline. We got it. Going for 6. This is looking like a very easy game. Let's celebrate, although McCutcheon doesn't really celebrate in real life. I don't know what I was doing. That's not really realistic. McCutcheon is, I don't know. He does celebrate. Like, you know, in baseball, you're not really told to celebrate much in home runs because it pisses people off. This shedding tackles from Mike Trout. And our linebacking core was at Ovechkin, too. That is one problem with our defense. We're not amazing tacklers here, especially against such a great offensive team and guys that are hard to bring down, like Gronkowski and Blunt, as we saw earlier. But there he hits us deep. Gronk causing troubles for our matchup. You'd think it would be too tough. Do you think LeBron James could cover Gronk in the NFL? Like, between those two, LeBron James, I would think, is more athletic, right? I mean, Gronk's a freak. They just play two different sports. Like, they match up against different players. But LeBron James has, what, 3 inches on Gronk? Probably similar weights, right? Or is Gronk heavier? Gronk's a big boy, but LeBron's also quite well stacked in the muscle department. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would Gronkowski be able to be covered by LeBron James one-on-one? Let me know. Oh, jeez. 18 seconds left. We went for the aggressive catch deep with a tall. And, oh, baby, laying the wood, Messi. Do you see that? And that is something that is kind of funky with Madden's engine. There's no way they go, what, 160-pounder? I don't know how much Messi is. How would a 160-pounder lay a hit stick on a defensive, on a safety like that? Like a 210-pound safety. So we got LeBron James there back. If he misses this field goal short right before time expires, and he doesn't miss it. Gostowski. So we're up 21-10. They're making quite a comeback here. And unfortunately, that is the name of the game at the point. This is going to get good at the end. Got a man coverage. Oh, geez. We engaged 8 and did not work out so well for us in the run defense. You'd think it would, but not. So we decided to run a heavy box again, not engage 8, but do a heavy box. And we get Blake Griffin there on the stop. Big guy. Defensive end. Little curl route. He's killing us with those curl routes. Brady. Them cheesy curl routes. He's probably, what's that adjustment? Smart route, the curl route to the first down. Corner route, beat our cover 2. No out of bounds. And away. Shed the block. We can't shed blocks at all, man. They're sticking to us like stick 'em. This next play is the greatest play ever. Use ring John Cena and throw it to me. John Cena! So there it was. John Cena making plays for us. Of course, when I use it the greatest, he makes the greatest plays. So we're in a strictly run down the clock mode right here. Although Messi there up the middle isn't really his specialty. It's more of like an edge runner, agility. We throw a little pass here, deep down the middle, and they get the pick. Oh, geez. Our tall wide receivers aren't really working out. Logan Ryan is just shanking us like a prison cell inmate. He's having our way with us. So we still up by 11 points with a quarter and 50 seconds left. Still dots. Tom Brady's reading our zones. And I don't adjust until a little bit too late. I keep running zone with this team. And it does not seem to be working out for me as he learns a little run off the edge there. We go +1 XP, which is just huge for the D. For a bunch of guys that are like 40 years old. But yeah, they are ripping apart this defense. I think I only got 1 quarter left here with 11 points. I just kind of got to sustain. No big plays. Running some drags underneath. That's fine. Big hit stick again. Laying the wood. Ovi. I think that's run 2 blitzes. We all got +10 on the XP bar. Some mid-zone, and he just totally destroys it again. So my zone defense is getting kind of dotted up by Brady. And this is something we have to adjust to later in the game. We should have adjusted quicker. There he just kind of throws it. Intentional grounding. Can we get the call, ref? No. No call. This is the worst case of refereeing I've seen. Oh my god. Since that tackling. That didn't make any sense. Worst case of refereeing until I saw that tackle. I think is kind of what I wanted to say. I held Y again. I talked about this last video. We hold Y near the line of scrimmage and it like auto rushes you. It's really weird. And I'm not a big fan of it. It's like, did you see that? He like stuck out his stiff arm. Like he got hit and he's like, no, you away now. Off the edge. Here we go. Westbrook. Nope. Oh, okay. Chopped down by the legs. That's okay. That's okay. Good gain, though. Now we got Messi with his agileness, and I juke right into the tackle. Not a smart play, you know. If you're going to juke, you want to juke away from defenders. Here we go again. Spin move. Shed move. sideline move, touchdown move. Anyway, Westbrook basically jumped 3/4 of the end zone with that forward jump. Way to sustain a drive, 30 yards total. Let's punch the air, kick the pylon, and take it back to defense. Now we're up by 10 still with 1:50 left. This is looking pretty good for game number 1 in the regular season of our Shifting Stars franchise. The stick route, Brady getting mobile with it, throwing across his body, cutting through my zone. Looks like the user zones are the big liability in this game. I got to cover my guys better. When he runs 2 routes to my zone, I should be able to read that, hit that better, help me out for online play for disciplined quarterbacks. As he is, again, at midfield. This Brady escaping the pocket, extra mobility, throws it away smartly. They don't pay him for his looks. They pay him for his smarts. And Brady's got both of them in spades. The halfback, or the wheel route down the sideline, just gets some extra yards there. You see that quite a bit online. The wheel route gets some good pickups if you give enough time in the pocket. We are getting no pass rush at all. Looks like the O-line for the Patriots holds up better than it does in real life. So we're going to use our deep zone here to Simmons. And no, we switched it to defensive tackle. We got cowardly with it. Laying hit sticks but causing no fumbles. It looks like we need to get better hit power guys in there. But Ovechkin, you know, he's an offensive wonderkin. I got him on defense. Maybe I should put him on offense. But he's more of a, you know, shooter. Basically take every shot in the book. Oh my God, he dropped a touchdown. Shades of Thigpen right there. That game actually probably happened before a few of you were born. So that was, and he scores the touchdown right there. Yeah, do you guys remember that Yancey Thigpen drop against Green Bay, the Steelers? Here's the onside kick, having a 95. All right, oh my God, we bungled it. We bungled it, they picked it up. So we're only up by 3 with 25 seconds. All right, let's get into man coverage and see if they can just beat us deep like this as we try to get a pass rush, user pass rush off the edge. Let our CPU defenders try to defend the man coverage because do not run. I hate usering man coverage. I can't do it. It's no good. And what'd they get me there? I think that was, they got me for, yeah, that was against them. I was wondering if that was the one I lined up in the neutral zone or if I cut it. Got cut. All right, throws it out of bounds. 9 seconds left. So we got 4th and 18 with 9 seconds left. Pretty good spot to be in unless you're facing Brady, of course. Possession catch across the middle. So he only needs a few yards, but they decided to go Hail Mary and go for the win. Here we go. Yes! Game 1 regular season in the books. They outperformed us, but we won the game. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.